Yo, what is going on, YouTube? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing out there today, man? So we're back here with another Eric Clapton reaction. This one is a donation request via Buy Me a Coffee, so thank you so much for the support. In that way, I really appreciate it, man. So let's go ahead and read the reaction request first, and then we'll jump into the song right here. So we've got "Love Your Joy and Bliss Shone Across Your Face. You would make such a great friend with joy on your face. Would love to hear Eric Clapton's Bell Bottom Blues." Yo, thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. The joy really and the energy comes with this channel right here. Reacting, it's just, I don't know, man. You get a couple minutes to just sit here, take on something new, usually pretty freaking awesome to listen to. And it's just easy to feel like this. I'm not really this excited or crazy all day. It's easy to feel this way when I'm listening. I don't know. It's like, you put yourself in a joyous situation and you're going to get a joyous reaction, I guess. So this is that moment for me, man. So thank you so much for the donation request. I really appreciate that. Let's check this one out. This is Eric Clapton, Bell Bottom Blues, Unplugged live TV recording. I haven't even heard of this song before. Haven't heard it requested, so everything is new right here. Pretty familiar with Mr. Eric, as many of you know. If you're brand new here, please take a look at the channel. I have a lot of reactions to different stuff that Eric has either been involved in or his solo stuff, okay? So let's jump into this one. Thanks once again. Let's get it popping, man. Here we go. Let's make sure we got it turned up.
Bell bottom blues made me cry. I don't wanna lose this feeling. If I could choose a place to die, it would be in your arms. Do you wanna see me crawl across the floor? Do you wanna hear me begging to take me back? I would gladly do it because I don't wanna fade away.
And that organ.
Give me one more day, please. I don't wanna fade away. In your heart, I wanna stay. It's all wrong, it's all right, the way that you treat me, babe. Once I was strong, but I lost my fight.
Oh my gosh. You can feel his heart on this
Won't fight
one.
a better loser. Do you wanna see me crawl across the floor? Do you wanna hear me begging and take me back? What I was there to do, because I don't wanna fade away. Give me one more day, please. I don't wanna fade away. In your heart, I wanna stay.
Those keys and that bass.
Do you wanna see me crawl across the floor? gonna meet again. And if we do, don't you be surprised. You find me with another lover.
Find another.
Across the floor. Do you wanna hear me beg you to take me back? All I'm standing to do, because I don't wanna fade away.
Eric got so much soul.
One more day. I don't wanna fade away. In your heart, I wanna say, I don't wanna fade away. Oh, give me one more day. I don't wanna fade away.
It's an amazing climax right
In
here.
your heart, I wanna say.
Like that touch on that second guitar, man. Throughout the song. They put together a
Come
good
on,
one.
thank you.
They put together a good one right here, man. Obviously, when it comes to the guitar and singing, Mr. Eric Clapton is gonna do his thing. He's gonna do his thing, man. Him and the other gentleman playing his guitar as they entered us into the song, we're about less than 10 seconds, and already I'm like, I can tell this is gonna be great, and I can tell this is also something in 10 seconds that I couldn't ever write in my lifetime on those duet like guitar play. Let's just hear about 10 seconds. You can already tell it's gonna be great. Okay, 15 seconds. 15 seconds. In 15 seconds, that little section, I already knew. I was like, all right, this is right up my alley, man. This is where I like to go, man. Let's hear it out. Another take I got from this. So where I was going with that first is, of course, Eric Clapton is going to do his thing. His backup man right here on guitar did amazing. But what helped this song just soar, man, on those choruses, obviously the backing vocals contributing. Eric's voice is just soulful, man. But really that bass and those keys helped this thing just soar and climax to another level. I loved it, man. Loved it. So that was a part that I took away. The other part is I like how versatile blues songs can be, right? I hear some blues songs where it's a very simple rhythm and it's more just about the lyrics, about this has gone wrong, this has gone wrong. I love that style of blues. And I call it more like porch blues. It makes me think about just sitting on a porch, you know, out like on a wooden deck in front of a house, playing guitar to really just yourself or maybe to one other person. Like that's like really soulful, just connecting blues. But then you have something like this too that's like a ballad. I almost got like sunset type of blues, because when I mentioned sunset, I always talk about like sitting at a bar on a beach or something, and that's the kind of vibes I got right here. But more ballad style blues, and equally just as amazing, man. I love it, love it, love it. So thanks for the suggestion, man. I'm rocking with it. So we're gonna learn a little bit about Bell Bottom Blues right here, released from Derek and the Dominoes. So not an Eric Clapton solo, I don't think, at least here, but looks like when he was with the group Derek and the Dominoes, and it's from the album Layla and Other Assorted Love Songs. Okay, so this was released in 1971, right? 1971. Songwriters is Eric Clapton and Bobby Whitlock. Okay, Bell Bottom Blues is a song written by Eric Clapton and Bobby Whitlock and performed by the group Derek and the Dominoes. Dealt with Clapton's unrequited love for Patty Boyd, the wife of his friend George Harrison, and appeared on the 1970 album double album Layla and the Assorted Love Songs. Issued as a single, backed with Keep On Growing, the song reached number 91 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1971. A re-released backed with Little Wing peaked at number 78. Oh man, Little Wing, man, we're talking gold with that song, man. Background and recording, here we go. So Bell Bottom Blues was recorded before Duane Allman joined the recording session for Layla. So I have done Layla, and I'm familiar that Duane Allman was on there. I think was he playing the slide guitar, something along those lines. So Clapton was the only guitarist on this song, the studio version they're talking about. Clapton compensated for this by playing multiple guitar parts, including a sensitive George Harrison style guitar solo and chime like chorus. Chime like harmonics is what it says. Chime like harmonics. So that's the sound where I'm saying sometimes it sounds like an ornament, right? It's an addition, right? You've got this rhythm guitar, and then you've got these little add-ins here and there. Is that what they're calling chime like harmonics? I love when groups do that. I don't hear that too much on songs, but when that's added in, as I call it, little ornaments in there, I love that, right? They're subtle, they're quiet, they're in the back, but they're very impactful. They change the whole sound. And that's where I was talking about that first 15 seconds. You get it right as you come into the first verse. Love that kind of stuff, man. And then the guitar solo is very short, but very nice, man. So they say it's a George Harrison style guitar solo. The solo is very short, but perfect, man. There's fitting the rhythm, fitting the emotion of the song sometimes. He did it right here, man. The other musicians on the recording were Bobby Whitlock on the Hammond organ. Now, I noticed the only keys I saw was actually a 3-tier kind of piano setup, black and white keys, but it 100% had that organ sound. You guys let me know. I mean, was that instrument there just reproducing the sound that an organ would make? Or, I'm still trying to learn about instrumentation, guys. I'm very, very behind on it. So, but yeah, definitely it captured the organ sound 100%. Carl Rattle on bass and percussion, and Jim Gordon on drums, including tabla and backward snare. Whitlock also sang occasional harmonies on this one. So there we go with this one, man. I thought that was just a great one to get into. Composition. Bell bottoms are a style of trousers that were popular at the time. I'm familiar with the looks of the bell bottoms. According to Clapton, the song was written for Patty Boyd after she asked him to get her a pair of bell bottom blue jeans from the United States. Clapton wrote the song for her, along with many others on the album, such as I Looked Away and Layla. The lyrics describe a lover's quarrel. Bill Jonovitz of AllMusic noted the raw anguish in Clapton's voice in the pre-chorus and chorus. Do you want to see me crawl across the floor to you? Do you want to hear me beg you to take me back? I gladly do it because I don't want to fade away. Give me one more day, please. I don't want to fade away. He was down bad for Patty. He was down bad. Obviously, we've heard Layla, and now we've heard this one. And this one gave me feelings of that You Look Wonderful Tonight, but in a blues style. Okay, so where You Look Wonderful Tonight is just professing his love to somebody he's already got. This was more bluesy, begging, desperation. Please let me have this with you. So it's a very interesting take, but that's where I'm understanding Eric was down bad for Patty. He wanted Patty. To my understanding, they ended up being together, right? Eric and I believe I read that Eric and her ended up becoming partners, and George Harrison had no ill will towards everything. But man, it is a interesting dynamic. I could not imagine having a friend, and my friend is constantly writing love music for my wife. Oh, that is an interesting dynamic. That, let's just say that I wouldn't be friends with that person anymore if you're crushing on my wife. That's crazy. But hey, man, things, people's lives are different, man. I don't know. I'm happy they were able. George Harrison, obviously, a better man than many. All right, he can just say, hey, it really ain't all, worth getting bent out of shape, and that's the truth, right? And let's just move on. And if it's not meant to be, it's not to be. Why stress on that? So, just a very interesting situation every time I hear about it. So that's just my take on it. Thank you for the donation request. I really hope you enjoyed tuning in here with me today, man. Bell Bottom Blues. I haven't heard this one to my knowledge requested, but this was a dope one. This is a great one. So thank you for the donation request. I really appreciate that. If you guys enjoyed the reaction and rocking with me here today, please consider becoming a member here on my YouTube or Patreon for as little as $3, man. Perfect way to support me if you're enjoying the channel. Please don't forget to like, subscribe. Check out the descriptions down below if you're interested in making a donation request as well. Thank you guys so much for giving me your time of day, man. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.